This is the level 2 trading community. What it is we really actually doing in level 2 is more or less forming a group of retail futures traders, dabble a little bit on forex, um, dabble a little bit on forex, um, dabble a little bit on forex.
Dun 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 dun. Maybe I'm live. Yeah, probably. Hey guys, level 2 here. Probably starting stream a little bit early today. Do expect a lot of people to be on. The chat pop out if you have any questions. So if you're here, you can pop them in. Alright, tired this morning. I had a meeting till like 1 o'clock this morning. My two guys they're trading from home today, so got some of them, uh, both of them to actually take more or less single day today. So let's look at the chart. Well, you guys should know I specialize on the slash ES, which is that probably might be doing a build for the TST micros today. Strategy, basic strategy on that, how you're running a detailed trade plan, how you're looking to actually look to execute it. Most likely, we already traded micros in the office slash home here. So we have our two live accounts running. So sent out some emails to Top Step to see if we're capable of trading off three computers, three on the same account. Well, not same account, and I say name. I like to keep one single point of contact. So that is just the plan for the end of this month or the beginning of next month. Yeah, starting the trade in November. Doing pretty well for the summer. Took a small vacation. If you're new to the channel or just pick up on the live stream, there are a lot of videos on what I do, how I do it. More or less trying to build a small community. Yeah, all this stuff is free. We don't charge anybody for anything. It's just sharing some ideas, learn how to be patient, learn some strategies, learn how the technicals in the market behaving and how to react and how to trade. So let's go to what we're looking to trade today. So we have the slash ES up here. This is a 15-minute chart. Gray areas are value areas. Orange lines are point of control. Don't know if the stream up and running or we actually here. So let's pop out that. Keep that on the side somewhere. Minimize back. So you can see the market open overnight. London took a small trade right there based on support. Came out pretty well, so we trade more or less. I wake up and trade London open, look at London close, US open, and the post launch period as base time entries. So what we look at an entry is time and location for entry and risk. So let's go through our basic build. So after you can build this live, so deviations are placed here. This is something that I have built internally for deviation levels. It's something like a small slow moving average. So let's start building the detailed trade plan for this. Alright, so this is top step 10k micro. So we already have it built internally on how we're looking to achieve this. This is just me going through it live, so you could always see and how it is how it is we look to build a strategy to complete any goal in trading. So we're doing it more or less like so. This is detailed trade plan, Excel. Use always use your basic tools. Don't ever make anything too complicated that you can't handle as a new trader. It shouldn't be complicating stuff at any point. Less complications better. So we have detailed trade plan, instruments, bracket order, max risk per contract. We're looking for 20% of deviation. As we have a deviation, use two contracts, one trailing on a 2-to-1 RR on the trailing stop. 1-to-1 is your stock trade. 2-to-1. Go slow, take your time. If you want a link, just pop email or anything to level 2 trading. I might be able to share this thing for you. May need to work on what the editing look like. Just take a pic and post it on or something. Alright, so you have your instrument, your bracket, your notes where you want the instrument is ES. You're looking for your max risk for contract to be 20% of the deviation. Your deviation is at 8.15, so we take 8 points. So on micros just monitor in here. I just put a this is where I have a sell setting. This is investing.com. Free charts. Always look for free charts. You can enter a short position at 11 to 12. I have one sitting right here at 12 with 8 points at risk. Cancel that. This is London close. So anyway, between this area here and the market close. So this is a 15-minute chart. Might be a little expansive for showing that. So we'll go straight to a 5-minute chart to show you where we're looking to execute a trade. So this might be 2 contracts. Submit. We can say that 11 to 12. We'll use 12 as a stop. Stop loss is 8 points. Take profit on a 1-to-1 is 8 points. So we always look to end. If you're trading micros, look for always pay first entry. If you do get blowout, you won't die for losing $80. Well, at least our opinion. We'll go through the top step in a little bit. I'll just finish out this bill. And your 2-to-1 is 8 points at risk. Entry is 12 or 11 if we're looking at being aggressive. 10 to 12 is already a ban area. You can see the ban is located there. Alright, so your location, you're watching your location here. So you may just pull this back to 12 points on today's trade. The reason for that is structure. So one of those guys actually traded one of my solid accounts, full contract accounts. See how this setup. You could go for 6 to 12, 6 and 12 on this morning trade if you do see it come. So you're looking for is a push to the upside, triangle collision, and then drop back, fade the trade. The target was always that this is where we got in last night on the point of control from yesterday. So you could see we took point of control yesterday on the short side, so we taken point of control, took point of control on the London Open. On the long side this morning, the return come back here to the upside. You can see the breakthrough last night. Breakthrough had reasonable volume and it found the 06, which I had labeled out. That was yesterday or the day before. As the lock node, may see a little trouble here this morning. We have some sellers sitting right there looking for the breakthrough on that. Style of trading. Style of trading is single entry, two exits, two contract. You'll see why on the risk management build now. Alright, so you go through to your detailed trade plan. So we don't look the whole trade for more than 2 hours. In any trade, look at where we located. So you're looking for your 2 to 1 and 1 to 1 here. Maximum position risk, do not exceed. Let me see if the easiest way to start this explanation should be top step micro. Right, so this is where looking at your profit target is 1500. Trade 5 micros, we don't ever trade max. Your weekly loss limit, right? So this is important. Yes, your weekly loss limit is $500. Your max drawdown is $1,000 in your target. So those three numbers are important for that. So knowing that now, we could go to here. So the starting balance is 10,000. Building our own rules. Alright, so profit target. We will just extract that is profit target is 1500. Our maximum position size is 2 contracts. The daily loss limit is on 6. 2400. 240, sorry. Our weekly loss limit is 480. To be within subset max trailing drawdown is $1,000 as stated. No more than 2 active contracts. Max stop loss is 8 points. 8.0 points. Initial setup is 1 to 1 of the initial risk. So let's go through what kind of leverage we get in. So max drawdown is $1,000. So max drawdown is $1,000. Our cost is 110 per month, multiply that by 2. Now you have discounts. Right, they are 4.5 the leverage off by that, so reasonable average trade. Yeah, more or less how much leverage actually getting from using top step. So let's go to the detailed trade plan. Do not exceed more than 160. Oops. Alright, on any position side, you'll see why 160 is important. 0. We're not counted now. The cost I trade I think is something like 53 or 60 some 75 cents or something like that for around 2. Alright, so we're using 160 is you want to have at least 3 trades you could trade before you lose your maximum drawdown for the week. So 3 complete trades is 6 complete contracts. So 3 trades is 500 over 3, which is equal to this over this 166. So you're within the limits there. Right, maximum total risk daily is 480. So it's just simple stuff we're going through. Alright, so you have your daily workflow here. You wake up, you do what you need to do in the morning, review your charts, run through which part. Alright, after that we have to build that. I use Top Step and FT Trader 71 as good sources. FT uses the heat map which is pretty cool. Um, heat map wise, I have that too running in the background, so more or less look for where the collisions are. If you don't know what collisions are, go on FT channel and trading profile. So more or less I have position trader on profile trading, swing micros and day trade micros too. Um, I day trade my solid contract on personal account. Not that large of an account, but right. So yeah, execute your plan, you manage your trades, tail and close, tail and close. So 9:30 to 11:30, tail and close is 11:30 done until you do daylight savings time, which I don't have. I live in the Caribbean, so I don't live on daylight savings time. Alright, so you execute your plan, you go flat on a evening, log your trades. Always have a trade log that is manual. Plus I need the sheet and looking at trading. Always have a manual trade, manual sheet where you have information that is important so you can track it. Top up white label, TSC Trader has good information, but I always like to keep stuff like my reason for entries and execution times, so I'll be able to do something detailed on the trade. So these are example of a trade log. Right, so we went through that. So you can see this is a quick update on how we look into attack the markets on it. So seeing the move continue to the upside at target long. And it goes, boys and them doing pretty well this morning, like out 1.5 second one run and a few, well, like out of two. They're running some higher risk stuff today, so let them be, and they might be in the office tomorrow. Tomorrow is more or less a puff day. We can just sit live by 12 o'clock. We should be having a couple of drinks. Work pretty hard over this summer, so both of those guys doing pretty well. At some point you might be able to might bribe to come online at some point. Right, so if you're looking at this continuation trade, you will see the pop to the upside, back down to point of control, going up. Today is Thursday, we have oil news, so I might just go through some oil stuff going up. Now I'm gonna sit down with be patient, try not to look at the market before 10 a.m. normal thing for us. Go through the old videos. You see basic structure trade. So what we executed this morning was more or less return to point of control, had one sitting here, got an exit entry, which was pretty good. Banked we $80 on a single, trading more than that, so I'm trading full contracts this morning also. Looking for that finally on the bull side with that. Now plugging, chip it chargers. Right, you might see other shake on the entry and stuff here. So I don't know if those guys pull one of the 3 contracts they're running. So let's see how the analysis works. So they are 15-minute chart of the ES, value areas, point of control, why we look to enter trades, yesterday short, today long, and value areas for this morning. That was pretty big trade for us. Got in, got out, got the extension through, and we entered on the return, the point of control, and the exit. 1 contract out of the 2 contracts. So right, how I look at the market is as follows. Look at any of the video, older videos, you'll see why I look at the market in a certain way. So let's go to our 1-day chart. Always do your top level. You can see why 12 is very important. Deviation also gives me an idea of 11.65, so 11.11 might be free entry today. 12 is if I want where you're looking to put your stops. It's very important also. So I want to be above this last area here, which is where I think the maximum push might actually go up to today if we don't get the initial fade, like if the market does react the way we expect. Looking for this area to conclude right in this area here. Secondary push. I know I speak a lot very quickly with the accent, so might have issues. So 17 to 18 is also secondary entries. If it does reach there, we're looking to buy. If the market does flip, we may have an opportunity to get in right at the 96, 97 level again. So keep an eye out on that. Initial entry was on value area low to the upside this morning. So that's some details that you wouldn't be able to see, like looking at collision points and stuff. So be trading small, trade smart. Don't look to be here trying to run down our candy bone. Most days are quiet. Always try to keep a positive risk to reward ratio. Look for your stops and where you want to have your stops and how to build your brackets. Should know how to build a bracket order on TST shader already, so be patient. If we do have the secondaries, we may add a single up here if we do get a breakthrough. Probably might look to buy the return to the downside for the test of the pre-open. Looking at London there and time to trade. If it does reach there, we know why the 5 and 6 is in or not, so looking for the breakthrough to the upside. So I think I put it in chat or one of the comments I made on TSC channel, or if anybody connected top step looking at it. Guys, I apologize for trying to pirate the stream this morning. I forgot, need to be a little more sensitive to issues guys running a business, so didn't want to pirate this stuff. I just want to put it out there that I haven't streamed for a couple of months, so that is about the gist of it. So we have a basic trade plan for the day. Trade plan is the sell 12s, might have an entry at 6. We had exited the first leg, second leg we trade to the upside already. If you're looking for a buy, be looking for buys on return. So if you're looking for a buy area, where we looking for a buy area is going long right at 97s. Look for 1-to-1 there if you're waiting for that particular trade. So we have a buy position and a sell position set up. We got a new Brexit. One of my boys trading cable. Cable has been a lot of fun lately for those guys. High risk, high reward kind of trades. Quick moving, run some scalps, some heavy scalps, but what you wouldn't think are scalps because of the volatility. Probably have a small look at oil. Haven't looked at oil in a while. One of my boys specializing in oil, so pretty much a good trade. So we know it had a build on the API. If you're looking at the API numbers, where's my API stuff? It's not here. So it's oil price. Oil news today. Oilprice.com. Have a build. If we go through the data, you'll see it's a reasonable build from the expectation. So you look at the build was 10.5 million barrels. For Canada, see what the expected is. The expected is at 2.7. Well, from the expectations, where I want to see a bigger drop this morning on oil. Of course, you may get screwed over by this. Oil is something that dangerous, so you got the bigger drop this morning. Look at that London open price. Let's see where the bounce coming right there, I mentioned. So looking at it in a bigger view, put that 1 hour chart. Hit the highs, come down to the lows. Target exits. Could use a big exit today. Initial exit is 51.50. Secondaries, if you want to go that short, is 50.50. So either entry. If you're looking for the entry right here, looking at stops where value right where that gap is. So I probably I would have been short from 53s right about now. News will whipsaw you out. I just trade very quickly. So if you're looking at trading crude today, my idea would be short. Look for targets on it. Look for small bill following the ES for the morning session. On the top step, I don't think you can trade through oil news at all. I don't have a personal account, so on this oil to show you right now, a guy logging on my personal oil account. If you're looking to get quick 20 points, 53 is an entry with stops about 53.20. Be out of the trade before the news comes out. May just sit here for a while. The extreme entry is at 53.20, which is right here. So you look for your body eye candle structure. You can see where the structure is built. Entry is at 53.10s. Use a 30-point stop loss limit. Initial profit is at 50. You want to be short here prior to the news, post news also. If you get whipsawed out, just have your stock label. If you don't have stock label, you would not be able to remember. You can see that note right here. Kill zone should be very obvious this morning as your kill zone. Don't need to see all the marks on buys. Pre-news and post-news probably will be being short at right here. I have enough structure protection right here, so let's see where London was. London open was at 5280s. To look for that, we wait until the upside, which always happens on the know your market and how the market reacts. Should be pretty good. So we just probably keep our monitor on that. We look for 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 on oil on news. Look for your extension to the downside. Simple stuff, always keep it simple. Too many tools conflate the brain, as I say. Ooh, I wonder why that is here. Just wondering. That's a thought. Look for where the steps are. Oopsie. Oh, put that back just now. With that 5-minute chart. Yeah, I wonder. Just wonder why the market does certain things at certain times. It does become pretty obvious after a while. Oh, obviously it could be wrong. Trading oil is something that is very highly dangerous. Just wondering why the market did that. So you know your secondaries would have to be primaries. That's lines on your stock setup here. Nice short position. See your structure is here where your entry is, where your 2 stop points are, the initial areas where it could be protected by. At some point when and if we do get into top step, we'll talk to them about seeing how if we could actually trade some stuff, and if, as we say, then couple quiet days, get some money off the year, so I probably will get your entry in a couple seconds. We're trading doubles. Be very careful. You may be able to get 3 to 1 off at this trade today if you're able to hold through. Market has been on a pretty big slide from the recent highs, so you're always within that area. So you're more or less in the middle of the active market. Always safe. Good. I don't really have any opinions on the market does this morning on this side. Doom, 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 doom. Let's keep that. Yeah, personal result I'll deviate on that. See Kevin Feige, you have to get the marble. Oh, see I'm a Tesla stock dude. Oh, yeah, if you would actually be on the live streams, market recaps and stuff, you would actually know that me and Dan is actually running through some stuff on Tesla. Mm, big believer in Elon. Oh, got some reasonable prices. Been liking myself on buys, added some after like 8 contracts. Same contracts. 8 full shares ownership. Did my buy and hold for probably next 5 years. Mm, see a lot of value in this trade. Like the trade against what the big boys trade. Uh, if you look at the old videos, you would have seen I got in at 185 or 87.5. I got this buy. This is a daily chart. Got out and got in at 12s or 13s. I think it's 12.5s or 13s. I think I got the absolute bottom of the trade. Got in, got out at 250 on some. Got in, at got out at some at 60, 50s and 60s. So on your daily chart, yeah, you don't have a choice. Got actually this gap down on the release of news. Chose the 60 as the exit because of this trade here. I'm still holding about, I think it's 8 shares. That's what I have. But a very, very reasonable price in my case at that low. Over 60s we got out. Yep. Don't really track it, guys. By the way, if I see a pullback to the 45s, I have some set up at 45s or 46, 45s, I think. But 2 entry at 45s. Trying to get some more to build a bigger position. You can see why 45 is a big entry here, 45 to 46. Yeah, I have 45 as my buy. Yeah, after it a bit. Stock doing pretty well. We go to 1 hour chart. Been going through a nice run. Traded against it volume, yeah. That was results. No, quarterly results. I should be in the oil. Well, if you're in it, you're in it to win it, right? You always trade your secondaries, keep your primaries on hard stop, so trade it as you see it. Try to be out of this trade by 12 and then restart on the trade. Look for the flick. The whipsaw, the deadly whipsaws. So that is more or less what we have running right now. So if we have a double running, might have to make a call. Hold on, make sure that the entries on the oil are there. Need Oh, yeah, but yeah, yeah, and she was 15. They got uh, two smart guys. Sometimes I think they're smarter than me at this point. Uh, well, do. Uh, give a man a bread. Or give a man a fish, as they say in this book. But teach a man to fish. Those guys got smart 15s. So, so that's our easy entry for them. You may get squeezed out by what? You see the market's struggling here at the 06 level. Yeah, you can see why if you look at our 15-minute chart or our 1 hour chart. Locked right here inside that node. See where the gap is, where the gap is, where the gap is. Momentum is just a little bit salty this morning, so not to worry. Don't tend to enter trades. Not too interested in. Market just trying to make our mind because this weak high you see here is a very possible high to get breaked out of. Trade more into the range. 14 points up from the close yesterday. See what the rest of the market's doing. The VIX. Well, as you know, most of the markets are intertwined. What the VIX has been doing for the last couple of days is just dropping off the face of the earth. Expect that VIX to hit 12 today. If we're lucky enough, it might close on 12 on Friday. A lot of positivity in the market. Brexit. Hopefully, the politics right. We get a China deal. And neither here nor there on the China deal. That's a perfect entry if you're looking for a perfect entry for this trade if you're going short. Always keep your stops above structure. If you're very scalpy, keep your stops about 20 minimum. Be back in a couple of seconds. Yeah, so back to yeah, office construction is a pain in the rear these days. Yeah, hanging around here a little long. Much for that break. It's oil. It's deadly. You just had to accept a lot more risk when you're trading oil. And yes, it's just dead. Might head out play some video games in about next 10-15 minutes and stuff. Probably might jump back in, drop a update, uh, play a couple of games to keep my time up when the market dead, Hearthstone, World of War Tank Blitz, World of Warships. Always have video games. Always. My game at 37. I have done to do during the day when you trade, so do actually sit down and watch charts all day. If you're in a trade and you want to be able to see your charts fine and well, leave the window open. Just make sure you're probably capable of actually taking some time for yourself. Always do something else when the market just not doing anything, or just take a crap on you from your idea, from your trade idea. Walk away, figure it out. Yeah, small reaction, don't say downside. Don't even think about it. This range is pretty tight from that open. Wow. That's what you call a tight range. If the break comes or where the break comes. $9.30 open was right there. Opening ranges. Wow. That's unfair. That's like nothing happened. You know you have your biceps now at 97s on your return. It should be obvious to anybody, but I wouldn't be trading in within this range as yet. Day trading is a hard thing to do, so I'll just leave my charts up. It's now 10:30, so probably might take my break and go and play some games. Be back, see how the market does by 11:50 or something like that. So I hope this was a bit helpful for anybody out there. So if you have any stuff, is or questions or welding to any of the Excel sheets or stuff, level 2 trading, all comments, yeah, all comments at gmail.com, or just pop a comment on one of the videos or the video, so I know exactly how to respond to you. Okay guys, bye.